There's a box on the top of the piano. She's going to go get it.
Good morning, Unity. Today is about the rebirth, resurrection experience that happens in each and every one of us. And it doesn't just happen on Easter, but it happens several times in our lives, depending on your spiritual path and how you are growing and how you choose to be in this world. But we all go through rebirth. We all go through resurrection. We're all born again. Write myself a simple song and get the whole world to sing along. I'll call it a love song for you. Who knows, I'm liable to take a song from the Bible. And then when I'm through, I'll just sing, love lifted me. Love lifted me. When nothing else would do, you know, love lifted me. Everybody's looking for a way to say nobody's saying, but that's hard to do. They're searching their mind, trying to find one of a kind of ways that they can say something new. So I'll just say, love
lived in me.
Oh, your
Love
love
lived in me.
when
Nothing else would do.
you know love lived in me. Love lifted me. And when nothing else would do, it was love that lifted me. Yes, your love lifted me. It was your love lifted me. No one does it alone.
Nothing else would do.
It was your love lifted me. I know it's love that is the resurrecting power. It can make a blind man see.
Nothing else would do.
It was your love that lifted me. It was your love lifted me. I know that love is the power that makes the world go round.
Nothing else would do.
It was your love that lifted me. Love lifted me. Love lifted me. When nothing else would do. Love lifted me. It's a happy day. Happy Easter to everyone out there. Come on, let's clap our hands.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Spirit was.
When Jesus was.
Spirit was.
When Jesus was.
Spirit was.
When Jesus was.
Wash my fears away.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
When Spirit was.
When Jesus was.
Oh, when Spirit was.
When Jesus was.
When Spirit was.
When Jesus was.
Wash my fears away.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
He taught me how. He taught me how to walk.
happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
When Spirit was.
When Spirit was.
When Jesus was.
When Spirit was.
Oh, when Jesus was.
When Spirit was.
Wash my fears away.
Oh, happy day.
Anybody know what I'm talking about?
Oh, happy day.
He taught me.
He taught me how.
He taught me how
to walk.
He taught me how to walk.
Love and pray.
To love and pray.
Love and pray.
And then he taught me how to live for
And
joy.
live for joy.
Each and every day.
Every day.
Good God, have mercy. Oh, every day. Stay right here, y'all. Well, I'm talking about oh, happy day. 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 Now take it a little higher.
Oh, happy day.
Well, I'm talking about a happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, when I get to heaven.
Oh, happy day.
I'm gonna scream and shout.
Oh, happy day.
And no, there'll be nobody there
Happy day.
that can put me out.
Oh, happy
Well,
day.
I'm singing about a happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
It's gonna be a happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Happy.
Oh, happy day.
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 Is this on? Yes. Well, if that doesn't get you in the mood for Easter, I do not know what will. Oh my goodness, that was awesome. Woohoo! Welcome and happy Easter. I'm Susan Kimball, and I'm your announcement girl today. And I need the next slide. There it is. Hopefully you got a connection card. If you did not, you can pick one up and you want to fill that out. It lets us know that you're here. It lets us know what you might be interested in. And you can also write your prayers on the back so that I'm one of the prayer chaplains and we put you in prayer every week. So make sure you do that. And also, once a month, we do a drawing to win a fun prize. So make sure you fill out that connection card. And today we have our Easter scavenger hunt. It's going to be upstairs. So make sure that you and the kiddos go up there after the service and have some fun with the Easter eggs and the bunnies and the chicks, like Rachel, because she's so sweet. This slide, I believe, is about our visioning, which is going to happen next week. We're going to have Visioning Day, and it's really important that you be here if you can. We're going to, Elisa and I are going to be gathering people together to, oh, there we go. So it's next week right after service. And because we have a lot of change going on, we want to vision in connection with Divine Spirit where we see this church and congregation moving in the future. So your input is going to be very, very needed and helpful. So please, please join us next week. And food will be provided too. That's always nice. So today we're going to do Member Spotlight. And that is Elisa Choquette. Where are you? Why don't I see you? There you are. There she is. She is our board president, and she is absolutely amazing at board president. We are so blessed to have her in that role. She's been married 24 years. She looks way too young for that, but 24 years to her husband, Ryan. And she has 3 kids, Kaylin, who's 22, Kyler, 20, and Keaton, who is 15, plus every animal ever. Wow, that's a lot of animals. She was the Unity Youth Director from 2011 to 2018, did a wonderful job at that as well. And in 8th grade, she was voted most likely to be on SNL and most likely to discover the cure to cancer. I think that about sums her up quite nicely. I completely agree with that. That's awesome. So please, she's great. Yes, give her a round. She's done a lot for our community here. So thank you, Elisa, and make sure you say hello and thank you after service, too. So join us for the Easter Rebirth Breath Ceremony. That's happening today. Master Alchemist in Kundalini Breath and Medical Meditation is Sophia Siri Livtar. Did I say that properly? A $5 suggested donation, 12 to 1, bring a blanket, and that will be a lovely way to celebrate your Easter. They're going to go to Whole Foods afterwards. Oh, sorry. And she has extra blankets, so there we go. You want to make sure that you know what's going on. You want to make sure you know about the Easter egg hunt and the breath work after service and those kinds of things so you can plan for them. So make sure that you are on our email newsletter, e-blast list, so that you can find out everything going on. So we have a vision and a mission, and they're really important to who we are. So, and we sometimes repeat them without really thinking about them. So I invite you to really think about it and take this in today when you say this with me, our vision. In oneness with universal energy, we celebrate a world united in divine love. Just breathe that in. And we get there through our mission. Please say this with me too. We raise vibrational consciousness through creative teachings, positive prayer, and a nurturing community. Yes, indeed, we do. And this April, our theme of the month is I Divinely Center in Times of Uncertainty. And now let's take a time to go into prayer. You can close your eyes or lower your gaze. And take a deep breath in, breathing in that divine light. And a deep breath out, letting go of the week, of the month, of anything that no longer serves you. Just let that fall away. And I know that that divine source is all there is. That God presence is in each person, every situation. And I know that I am one with this love, this grace, and one with each person here today in the sanctuary and watching online. Oh, and I declare this beautiful Easter Sunday to be sacred, to be filled with joy, with ease and grace. And I know there is always uncertainty in life. And I know for each one of us that we can let it go, we can move through it, we can embrace it. For God knows the how. God knows the path, God knows the way. And we are always walking hand in hand with that divine source towards that beautiful spiritual path that each one of us is on. And I know on this beautiful Easter Sunday that there is huge awakenings here and around the world. And as we touch in to that divine source, as we allow that peace and love to enter into us, to be us, we also send that out to our loved ones, to the community, and to the world, such as Ukraine, where it's needed today. Oh, and I am so very grateful for that divine source always available. Grateful for Reverend Brendan, our message today, and for our beautiful music ministry. I'm grateful for each one of you here today. And I release these words knowing it is so, with ease, grace, love, and joy. And so it is. Amen.
So we're going to ask everyone to stand for our spirit song.
This song's going to require a little participation from each and every one of us. I know who you really are. I see it in your eyes. For a shining star, I know who you really are.
Sing this with us.
I know who you're here to be. I see it in your eyes. A light for the world to see. I know who you're here to be. You're here to be the one. You're here to make it fun. You've really got my head spinning. You brighten every room. You always leave too soon. And this is just the beginning. Everybody sing. I know who you really are. I see it in your eyes. Oh, you are a shining star. I know who you really are.
So turn to a neighbor, and we want you to sing this next one to them.
We're going to sing to each other. Ooh, you are incredible, so unforgettable. You're that everyone's eyeing. You are an awesome friend, so magnificent, and there's just no denying. Oh, I know who you're here to be. I see it in your eyes. A light for all the world to see. For the world to see. I know who
you're here to be.
Oh, I know who you
really are.
I see it in your eyes. Oh, you are a shining star. I know who you really are. You really are. I know who you really are. Extend your hands to each other. I know who you really are.
Hello again. I'm also your prayer chaplain today, so I will be available after service in the prayer chapel to offer you prayer today. So a couple things I want to read today. If you love God, you can't hate anything or anyone. If the love one offers is met with hate, it doesn't die. Rather, it manifests in the form of compassion. That is universal love. It is not just a sentiment. It cannot be manifested merely by a shift in mental disposition. It can only come from inner clearing and inner awakening. And that's from Radhanath Swami. And from Max Ehrman. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations. In the noisy confusion of life, keep peace with your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world.
This next song is a song of meditation. While we sing this, if you would just like to close your eyes and think about that presence that is living in you. It's that holy presence, and it's living down inside of you. Just meditate on that as we sing this song. This is the air I breathe. This is the air I breathe. Your holy presence, it's living in me. This is my daily bread. This is my daily bread. Your very word is spoken to me, and I'm desperate for you. Have you ever been desperate for His presence? It's in you. And I'm lost without you. This is the air I breathe. Ooh. This is the air I breathe. Your holy presence, it's living in me. Oh, this is my daily bread.
This is my daily bread.
This is my daily bread. Your very word, Spirit, is spoken to me, and I'm desperate for you. Yes, I am. I'm lost without you. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I'm desperate for you. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I'm lost without you. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm lost without you. Oh, I need your presence. I'm lost without you. I'm desperate for you. Oh, yes, I am. I'm desperate for you. I'm lost without you. I'm lost without you. I'm desperate for you. I'm desperate for you. I'm desperate for you. You are my air I breathe. You are the air I breathe. Your very presence is living through me. This is my daily bread.
This is my daily bread.
This is my daily bread.
Oh.
This wondrous planet is sustaining me, and I'm one with you. I'm one with you, and I'm immersed within you. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I'm one with you. I'm one with you. And I'm immersed within you. Oh, I'm one with you. I'm one with your spirit. I'm one with you. I'm immersed in you. I'm one with you. I'm immersed within you. Yes, I am. I'm one with you.
Good morning. Happy Easter, happy Resurrection Day, happy Awakening Day. Yes. I am Reverend Brendan Peters, and I'm so happy to be with you today. And so we all know the Christian tradition of this day is the day that Jesus rose from the tomb, right? But what does that mean for us in the metaphysical community? What does that mean for us in New Thought? Well, I always like to turn to the books. So we're going to turn to Charles Fillmore, who was a co-founder of Unity. And I'm going to give you his interpretation of Easter. He says, Easter is a celebration of the resurrection of Jesus. Its inner meaning and spiritual significance is the awakening and raising to spiritual consciousness of the I am in man, which has been dead in trespass and sin and buried in the tomb of materiality. So let's go ahead and update that and modernize it, shall we? So I turn to Reverend Paul Hasselbeck, who is a Unity minister, and in his absolute word, he has said this: on this glorious Easter Sunday, the sun rises on the new day. I am aware of my divinity, Christ arising in me. I am glorious, joy-filled, and brimming with life. Just as the stone was rolled away, revealing an empty tomb where Jesus' crucified body had been, I roll away the stones of all that has kept me entombed. Easter is the celebration of Jesus' overcoming death. It is also an invitation to celebrate my victory over all I have survived. I celebrate the triumph of my awareness of the truth of my divinity. The trials of the world are always temporary. I'm going to say that again. The trials of the world are always temporary. Today, I roll away the stones of limitation and lack, and with joy, I revitalize the truth of my inherent divinity. Awareness of my divinity arises in me. Are you ready to be awakened? In the sanctuary, say yes. Yes. On YouTube and Facebook, type yes. Are you ready? Are you ready for your awakening? Say yes, if you are. And one more time, just because we love it, are you ready for your awakening? Yes. All right, then let's get going. So why? Why do we do this? I always love that question because when I was in school as a young girl, I would say, why? Why? And then as a teenager, why do I need to know, math? Why? I mean, I figured out later why, but. So this is why. This is why you need to, not need, that's not the right word. This is why you're invited to recognize that awakening, that divinity inside of you. It's because I told you so. So that's it. Have a nice day. Thanks for coming. No. Not because I told you so. Because for so long, many of us, myself included, have lived inside a tomb, haven't we? Right? It's been dark. It's been dungy. It's been filled with muck and murk. But yet sometimes we find peace in that tomb, don't we? It's isolated. I don't have to deal with you. I don't have to see you. I don't have to be with you. I don't have to be with myself. I can just be in peace. I can just lay here and do nothing. We were all kind of entombed in the last couple of years, haven't we? Right? And sometimes, even mentally, I can stay in that tomb of negativity, of not wanting to grow, of wanting to stay stuck. Why? Because it's familiar, because it doesn't hurt, because it's easy. We've been in that tomb. But that tomb also can have a great opportunity for you. I always like to say an opportunity for growth. So here's the opportunity of growth from our own spiritual, metaphysical tomb. We can change. We can grow inside there. We can sit with our stuff. We can sit with our limitations. We can sit with our stinking thinking, old beliefs, whatever it is, we sit with it. And in that process of sitting with it and being with it, we can ask ourselves, is this really comfortable? Is this really where I want to be? Is this really who I am? And in that process of doing, questioning, wondering, comes the process of change and growth. So sometimes a tomb can be a really great place to grow because it gives you a chance to be away from the everyday stuff and look inward and say, that's not who I am. So let me embark on this journey or continue to be on this journey of growth. Let me look at it. What should it be? What do I do? How do I act? What do I say? How do I think? How do I get out of this tomb? And sometimes during that journey of spiritual growth comes resistance, right? I don't want to do this anymore. It's too hard. Don't make me. Why do I have to grow? Why do I have to change? It's that chemicalization process that we talk about in unity, which is the process of old beliefs and new beliefs butting heads. And sometimes that comes out physically. Sometimes that comes out personality-wise. I know for me, The 3 years of the fast growth that I went through for ministerial school, for me, at first it was a cold. But then after that, it was crankiness. So you knew I was growing and leveling up every time I was really cranky. You're like, oh, she's growing. Leave her alone. Leave her in her tomb. Roll that stone back. We don't want her around. And that's okay. You know, sometimes it takes that. Because then when I would see I'm being cranky, like, what are you doing? Step back. Stop. Stop fighting old beliefs and new beliefs. I remember so clearly that I felt extremely guilty for being on this path of going to ministerial school, because all of a sudden, all my Lutheranisms came flooding in. Like, you're worshiping the devil. Where is that from? No, I'm not. And I don't believe in the devil, so what are you talking about? Well, you got Buddhas all around your house. Why? Stop. We're okay. We're good, you know? And so I had to wrestle with that. I had to learn how to, get into the new way of thinking that I knew was inside of me, waiting to arise, waiting to be released. Are you ready for your awakening? Yes. Are you ready for your awakening? Yes. Are you ready for your awakening? Uh-huh. Yes. All right, so now what? Now what do we do with this? We just walk away, have Easter dinner, and go, okay? No, we do not. What we do is we step into that faith, we step into that belief of I am divine. I am divine. We step into that awakening. We step into the new beliefs, knowing that this is just the start, but today it starts here. Today I start believing that I am divine, knowing that on this path there might be times that I want to go back into the tomb and shut that stone, but I don't have to, because I know that that's part of the process of growth, of evolution that I'm on. It's all part of it. Both and. I would like to go ahead and read to you, for you, some Eric Butterworth. But before I do that, let's all say it so we can step into that believing. I am divine. If you're on Facebook and YouTube, you don't get away with not doing anything. Type it in, please. I am divine. I am divine. All right. And this is what Eric said, and it's from Discover the Power Within You about Easter. It's not just a day when we recall how Jesus rose from the dead. It's a time to take a new look at ourselves and contemplate the divinity in us, the depths of our own innate God potential. It is time to reappraise the principle that makes all overcoming possible. And I would also like to read from him, because I got a kind of crush on Eric, just saying. I like him too. He's so cute. Anyway, so no matter what the difficulty around you, no matter what the difficulty around you or the darkness before you, turn on the light. No matter what happens, turn on the light and keep it on. So let's do that, shall we? Shall we turn on the light? And how? You know, for years I sat in here and I thought, it is so dark in here. And it came to me when I should do this service that we need a little light, right? So let's first face the light and turn on the light. Maybe. And then, not only that, but let's go ahead and be the light. And not only that, but let's go ahead and live in the light, which is our fifth principle, to live all these truths that we know. So let's live in that light. And now every time you come to service, these will be open to remind you of the light inside you, around you, through you, and as you. Are you ready for your awakening? Yes. Are you ready for your awakening? Yes. Are you ready for your awakening? Yes. All right then, let's do it. Let's do it together. Namaste. And now is the time where we go ahead and have that connection with that divinity inside of us. So let's do just that. Get comfortable in your chairs, and if you are comfortable, close your eyes or lower your gaze. Breathing into this time of meditation. Feeling that light streaming in us, through us, and around us, as us. Breathing. We feel that energy of that divinity inside us, helping us to create new opportunities in our life, new relationships, new paths, new experiences. This is a happy, rejoiceful time, for we are awakening, for we are coming to know the truth of who we are. And it is so beautiful and so gorgeous, like the sun that rises. And like that butterfly, sometimes we have to be in a cocoon, safe and warm from the elements, so that we can turn within, so that we can grow and change and transform into that beautiful butterfly that we know that we are. And so let's take some moments in the silence to connect with that divinity inside of us, to connect with that light, to connect with that butterfly. And as we slowly come back to this time and space and to this moment, we are filled with gratitude we are filled with appreciation. For this day has come. This day where we step into that moment of knowing I am on a great path and my life will be so much fun. And if I ever forget, in those times of darkness that come, those opportunities of growth, I will say, yet this too shall pass. For I know the truth of who I am. And I'm always facing, being, and living in the light. And so it is. Amen. And now it's time to demonstrate your prosperity and demonstrate your willingness to support Unity of Omaha. If you are in the sanctuary, please, when the time comes, come up front and you can place your love offering, and don't forget to grab an affirmation. If we run out of ones in the front, we do have some in the back, so make sure you take one today. And if you are online, make sure to go ahead to unityofomaha.org, scroll down and click on that donate button, or you can always text at 402-543-5339. And let's go ahead and say, I almost forgot it. I did that last week, you know. Let's go ahead and say our prosperity affirmation. All things are possible in divine mind.
You can start moving. It's okay. You don't have to wait on us. Oh, what is this that I feel deep inside? It keeps lifting my soul.
Whatever it is.
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 Whatever it is, it won't let me. Oh,
my peace.
My peace.
What is this
that makes folks say I'm acting strange?
What is this
that makes me want to run on in Jesus'
Whatever
name? Whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is, it won't let me. Oh, my peace. I say it helps me love all my enemies.
And it helps me love my friends. And it won't let me be ashamed to tell the world I found truth within.
Oh, what is this that makes me do right when I would do wrong?
What is this?
When I'm kinda low, it gives me a song. Whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is, it won't let me. Oh, my peace. I say it helps me. I see no enemy.
And it helps me see all as friends. And it won't let me be ashamed.
Let me be ashamed
to tell the world.
Tell the world.
I've been born again.
Oh, what is this that makes me do right when I would do wrong.
What is this?
You see, when I'm kind of low, it gives me a song. Whatever it is, whatever it is, whatever it is. Oh no.
Oh, my peace.
My peace.
Whatever it is.
The spirit I have.
Whatever it is.
Oh, it's deep down inside.
Whatever it is.
Oh, whatever it is.
It won't let me.
It won't let me. You see, I just can't.
Oh, my peace. Whatever it is.
I'm so glad about it. I want to shout about it. Whatever it is.
Won't let me.
You see, I just can't. Oh, my peace.
Whatever it is.
This feeling I have.
Whatever it is.
It's deep down inside. Whatever it is, it won't let me. Oh, yeah, come on. Hold my peace. What is this? Oh, I'm gonna shout about it. I gotta tell somebody. I wanna tell you about it.
Won't let me.
Oh, it won't let me. Hold my peace.
Whatever it is.
This feeling I have.
Whatever it is.
Someone say it's deep down inside. It won't let me.
Won't let me.
It won't let me. What is this?
Okay, and if you will, join me in blessing our offering and tithes, sending it energy and love and peace, so that as it has come in, it will go out to Omaha, out to our community, out to Unity of Omaha, out to the world, knowing that this message of love, peace, and harmony will spread like wildfire throughout. And so it is. Amen. And please join me for the protection prayer. All right, here we go. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Congratulations on your first day of awakening.